I'd like to welcome everyone to the 51st Annual Big Money Raffle here at the Westminster Fire Department. My name is Dan Plunkett. I'm the president here. Things were a little different this year. We were holding out, hoping that we were going to be able to pull this event off as usual. Unfortunately, it came to a point where we knew we wouldn't, so we made the best of it. So here we are to have our raffle tonight. I'd like to start by thanking everyone that supported this. Whether you bought a ticket, whether you sold a ticket, in whatever way you helped our organization, these funds are greatly needed for our capital projects. This is the 51st time that we've held this raffle. Some members know it as a Cadillac raffle. It was started in 1969. It was a fundraiser for a ladder truck that we purchased at that time. We used to give a Cadillac away, and in the later years we turned to give money away. These monies, are, again, as I said earlier, are used for capital projects, such as the equipment you see behind us, the station, several projects. We rely heavily on these monies, and we thank you again for the support. Hopefully next year we can be back to normal, have this room full of people eating some good food and sharing some good times. Without further ado, I'm going to turn this over to Mark Schaefer. Mark is our newly hired recruitment and retention specialist here at Westminster. Mark?
Hi, I'm the recruitment and retention coordinator, and my role is to assist you in becoming a new member and then helping to ensure your continued success. Outside of the fire service, many people don't realize that this is a volunteer-run organization. In addition to your monetary support, we are always looking for dedicated volunteers. You don't need to be a superhero to save lives. No experience is needed. We offer free training and incredible benefits. In addition, we have an active junior program for youth 12 to 16 that builds character and a sense of community while educating young people in the concepts of fire and emergency service and medical services. So for more information, look us up on the web at westminstervfd.org, check us out on Facebook, or just simply call the station at 410-848-1800 and then extension 370. If you've got the heart to serve your community in ways few can, we've got volunteer opportunities for you. And so now, without further ado from me, I'd like to turn this over to Gil Roper, the chairman of the Big Money Raffle. And Gil, you'll take it from here.
Kevin Dayhoff will be announcing the sponsors of each prize as we draw it.
So the first 5 prizes are going to be drawn by one of our sponsors that we really appreciate their help and their participation. Tom and Teresa Bethune are going to be here. They're the owners of InfoPathways. The first prize that they're going to draw is the $10,000 grand prize, and it'll be drawn by Teresa and Tom Bethune.
And the winner is ticket 857, Kevin Perry.
So our next prize is the $2,000 prize, and that was sponsored by InfoPathways. And again, we really appreciate their help and their support. And that's going to be drawn by Tom Bethune.
The winner of that prize is ticket number 1811, Faye Roser.
The next prize is the $1,000 ticket, and that was sponsored by RBC Wealth Management, and it's going to be drawn here this evening. It was drawn by Teresa Bethune, one of the owners of InfoPathways.
That's ticket 2757, Kevin Wilson.
I'll be darned. That's too fun. That's way too fun. And the next prize is, congratulations, Kevin Wilson. The next prize is going to be a $500 prize, and that was sponsored by Tim Kyle Electric Company, and that's being drawn by Tom Bethune, one of the co-owners of InfoPathways.
And the number on that ticket is 2392, Hughes Trash.
Oh, okay. Now for the fifth ticket that Teresa and Tom are going to draw is a $250 ticket, $250 prize, and that was sponsored by Myers-Durboraw Funeral Home, and that's going to be drawn by Teresa Bethune, one of the co-owners of InfoPathways.
And ticket number is 896, Steve Rowan, it looks like.
We want to thank Teresa and Tom for helping us out, draw those tickets. We really appreciate it. Next up to draw the ticket is Jim Farrell. Jim Farrell of Mercer Carpet. He's one of our closest neighbors over here at the firehouse. Ticket number 6, the $250 prize, is sponsored by Mercer Carpet, One Floor and Home, drawn by Jim Farrell of Mercer Carpet. Thank you very much.
And the ticket number is 2371, C. Grumbine.
Ticket number 7 is prize number 7 is a $200 prize, and that was sponsored by our neighbors down the street here, B&D Truck Hoist, and that is once again going to be drawn by our friend Jim Farrell, one of the owners of Mercer Carpet, one of our closest neighbors. Thank you, Jim.
The ticket number is 2249, Doug Kramer.
All right, I think we're up to, it looks like prize number 8. Prize number 8 is a $200 prize, and that is sponsored by our good friends over here on the corner, Johansson's Dining House and O'Lorden's Irish Pub, owned by Dave Johansson's, always been a strong supporter of the fire company. And that is going to be drawn by Jim Farrell of Mercer Carpet. We really appreciate it. And thank you again, Dave Johansson.
The ticket number is 177, Arthur Hughes.
Jim, you're up. Okay, switching gears here a little bit. Prize number 9. Prize number 9 is a $100 prize, and that's sponsored by Ain't That a Frame. We really appreciate the Chang's support of the fire company. Been good supporters for many years. That ticket is going to be drawn by Jim Brewer, the owner of Maggie's Restaurant, one of our other supporters.
Ticket number 1523, Patrick Carlson.
Ticket number 10 is a $100 prize, and that is sponsored by Westminster Car Care, and that will once again be drawn by Jim Brewer of Maggie's Restaurant. Thank you for your support, Westminster Car Care.
And the ticket number is 2569, Kimball. No, Kimball.
Folks, excuse me, we're going to take a short station break as our paramedics and firefighters prepare to respond to an emergency call for service. Although we respond to almost 7,000 emergency calls per year, every call is from a member of a community who's having their worst day. Being a volunteer emergency responder is about one thing. It's not what you look like, it's not what degree you have, or where you come from. It's about heart. If you've got the heart to serve the community in a way that few can, you've got everything we need. Go to Westminster Volunteer Fire Department, westminstervfd.org for more information on how to become a member. Thank you.
Yeah. And again, I'm Westminster Fire Department Chaplain Kevin Dayhoff here, and we'll say a quick silent prayer for whomever we're going to go help at a difficult moment. Meanwhile, the next prize is, it looks like it's prize number 11, and that's a $100 prize, and that's sponsored by our good friends Hock Auto Upholstery, and that's going to be joined by Jim Brewer, the owner of Maggie's Restaurant. Thank you.
And the ticket number is 1663, Mike Anderson.
So that next prize is number 12. Number 12, is that right though, Bill? Prize number 12 is a $100 prize, and that's sponsored by Haines Realty. And that will once again be drawn by our friend Jim Brewer of Maggie's Restaurant. Really appreciate your help today. Thank you.
And the ticket number is 61, Gary N.
The next prize is prize number 13, and that's a $100 prize, and that is sponsored by United Used Cars. Kevin Wilson, the owner of United Used Cars, and Kevin was one of our earlier winners, so I think he's doing well with this today. But we really appreciate the sponsorship of United Used Cars. They've always been good community partners for both the fire company and the city. And that's going to be drawn by Jim Brewer, the owner of Maggie's Restaurant. Thank you.
That's going to be ticket 2117, Stanley Tevis.
Are you kidding me? That's fantastic. Jack's one of our winners. That's great. Prize number 14 is a $100 prize, and that was sponsored by the Cutting Garden, and that will once again be drawn by Jim Brewer, the owner of Maggie's Restaurant. We really appreciate it. And then we got one more prize to go after that, a consolation prize.
The ticket number is 2105. 2105, Chris Cull.
Oh,
Yes, he's a member.
what a hoot.
Yep.
Okay, now we have the consolation prize. We have a consolation prize that we really appreciate, that the Asian Sakae gift card provided by Asian Sakae, one of our local restaurants. We like going there. And that's going to be drawn by Jim Brewer Really appreciate your help. Thank you.
Number 693, Kevin Hanks.
Well, we're going to have Danny come over. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Thank you very much, Jim. I really appreciate it.
Okay, anyone that was a winner, you'll be notified by the department on how to pick up your prize. Congratulations to all the winners. I want to thank again the committee that put this together. There's a lot of hard work in getting this all organized. Thanks to anyone that sold a ticket. Thanks to anyone that bought a ticket. And thanks to the sponsors that made this happen. Hopefully next year we'll be back to normal and have the event as we have for many years. As we move forward, we have many projects here at the fire department going on, and I just want to mention one of them briefly. In 2023, we're going to be celebrating our 200th anniversary here at Westminster, so we're starting to gear up for that already. We have a lot of things in the planning stage right now. One of the things that we've rolled out that I want to share with you is we're going to do a Christmas ornament, a series of 4 ornaments. We have the first one ready for purchase. It features our 2-wheel hose cart, which is on display in our museum. And again, we're going to have 4 of these, one each year leading up to our anniversary in 2023. So if you're interested in a Christmas ornament, contact the station. We'll let you know how you can obtain one. And in closing, again, thank you for your support on behalf of the members and officers of the Westminster Fire Department. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you.